Would
But
you
at the bottom,
would you teach me how to douche someone?
I can teach you how to do someone if you really want to do someone. I don't see why you wouldn't want to do that.
If we lose one, I want to do a rage revenge douche on someone.
Sounds like a plan.
But for now, we are a gentleman Persian.
Mm-hmm. Right, I won't give you too much guidance here. I'll still jump in here and there,
Okay.
but probably just to micromanage certain things, but whole grand scheme of strategy and whatnot, I'll leave to your own
Okie dokie.
approach.
Okay, so I'm just gonna draw circles around my base to find extra sheep. Trying to leave a thin sliver of black or no sliver. Maybe no sliver, huh? Because I could miss a boar. I have 5 on food. Prep the next.
Boars do wander back and forth. So in case you miss a small tile of black, it is very likely if the boar is there that he will eventually come out of hiding
Oh yeah.
and show himself at some point.
I found the boar.
Or elephant rather, but
Yeah. Using Viper
Efficiency.
terminology.
to be fair, boars do carry more food, elephants. So it's a small difference.
Ah, are they stronger?
Not, they have a faster attack rate, so they will appear stronger, but simply because they attack faster.
They only appear stronger because they are.
Kind of, yes.
Ah.
They do the same amount of attack, but yeah, since they attack slightly faster, it feels like they kill your builds faster. So gotta be a little bit more careful when we're luring, but in general it works the same way.
But again, they are stronger. They attack faster, right?
Yes. But usually when someone will say, are they stronger, they refer to like their attack. But we always thought that we looked at them and clicked at them and they're like, oh, they have the same stats. They're just reskin of boars.
Yeah, but they have higher
But then we
DPS.
started, and then we started losing villagers. And like, what? They have the same stats and it's just a boar. Oh, yikes. Garrison that guy. Okay. And then we realized, they're actually attacking faster.
سلام شکارچی آماده شکارچی
I need 2 more goats.
Yes, but you also need a house. Urgently.
Oh no.
So we want a mill as well. Like, start moving towards the bears as well.
See, I would have forgotten that already.
سلام آماده
So his score is quite high. Okay, never mind. We found the ghost now. Usually when the score is high, it means that they have scouted a lot, and there is a chance then they can use that as an indicator
سلام
to whether they have been over to your side of the map this early.
آماده شکارچی
Gotta be careful when we garrison like this, because you had some low HP villagers there. If you garrison that one, there's a big chance that boar would have, or elephant would have targeted one of your low HP vills.
Oh right, yeah.
But I mean, the lure was perfect. Both lures have been perfect.
Well, a bit too much damage maybe, but
It's not a big deal. You just keep them as farmers around your town center. As long as you don't lose a villager and the boar lands under your town center, it's a good lure.
is this too close? Because you can't have enough surface area.
No, you don't really want that many vills that you can't... Like, to have more surface area around that one, you will need like 12 villagers, and you don't want 12 villagers eating the boar
Okay.
under your town center. We're still going scouts, yeah?
Yes, I'm going scouts again.
Okay. One thing worth noting for your civilization is that in Castle Age, your knights will have +2 attack against archers as a civ bonus.
My knights will have +2 attack against archers, okay.
Yes. It's a team bonus actually, so if it was a team game, you would also have impacted your teammates.
معمار سلام آری علوف جمع کن
Eco management is good so far, or eco balance.
I get loom.
Correct.
Is that 1 too early?
No, it's the right timing. And we can see now that you already have pretty much 500 food, so this is when you can start like just spreading around the villas on the right resource.
سلام
And try to bring only full HP villagers to your woodlands.
Okay.
آری چوبور
The scouting has been a bit floppy. We kind of want to make sure we get to the enemy base and confirm where he is, how his map looks like, what he's doing, kind of thing.
Okay.
سلام آماده سلام آری آماده علوف جمع کن صحیح چوبور سلام
Or I should make a barracks on the way.
Mhm. Yes,
آری
if you can ever select a villager. Yep.
Yeah, it was
It's not easy.
surprising. Okay, I found his base. He's on stone. That's surprising. Wait, no,
It's
that's
just
a house.
Yeah. But you see his lumber camp is on a hill. It's usually harder to secure an area when it's like on a hilly area.
It's good for him, right?
It's bad for him.
Oh.
First of all, those villagers will be chopping. They'll be downhill, so you can get a bonus damage.
Oh.
And it's harder to like wall without mistakes
Ah.
on hilly terrain. So you confirm already he's building a barracks. That makes sense, but you don't want to attack ever without being foolish, because the villagers auto fight back a Dark Age
They
scout.
auto fight back.
Yeah, against a Dark Age scout.
Oh. I thought that was pretty quick reaction. I was pretty sure I could get him.
سلام
So can I make a farm now already?
Yes,
معمار آری
but you want to make it
معمار.
stable.
معمار
Oops.
آماده سلام آری چوبور آری میکنم معمار
But you now have, you know where he's building his barracks.
This, yeah.
So that's, yeah, it's logical that he will probably build his follow-up building next to that barracks. It's a continuation of the wall.
Ah.
So you want to stay active around that area to confirm what his building is going to be.
چوبور
Oh, he's, when you see his garrison in the Dark Age, it means he's making the only unit available in the Dark Age, which is a militia. Which means
Garrison?
he's most likely going
Sorry?
for men at arms.
You mean the
You can
flags?
see, yeah, there's flags. When there's flag on top of building,
It's
it
producing.
means there is something inside.
Oh.
Not producing, it means there's something inside.
And why is he garrisoning?
Because he's just waiting. He doesn't want to lose HP on his Dark Age unit. He wants to upgrade them upon hitting Fuel Age.
Oh.
He's just building them preemptively before getting Fuel Age. So do, with your stable right now, put the gather point on your stable. Just right click the stable, yeah.
Is it to
You can
hide
see it.
units? To keep them safe as well?
Yeah, keep them safe, wait for the right timing to move out. Can be some mind games. Sometimes you produce one unit, leave it inside, so he doesn't know how many there are. Things like that. So since he's going for the men at arms, your natural counter is an archer or archers, so you could drop a range now in reaction, or simply just mass produce scouts and hope that you'll be able to overwhelm him with numbers.
Yeah, I'll do more scouts.
However, if he mixes in spearmen as well, it suddenly becomes a bit harder to hold with just scouts.
Right, and those are in easy access.
Yeah.
He's starting to wall,
Yeah, and you see
which
he
makes
has the
me
men at
feel
arms.
like using scouts more.
To explain why he went men at arms as well, his civilization gets the men at arms upgrade for free.
Ah.
That's probably a big reason as to why he did it. So our bears are a bit oversaturated now. Probably moving some of them to gold would make, or farming is the natural thing right now. Oh yes, a good point someone in your chat brought up. You cannot garrison buildings, units inside. Like your scouts can never garrison back into the stable.
Oh? Only
They can
upon completion.
Exactly.
Oh.
They can spawn within the stable. However, in a building such as a castle, your units can garrison.
Ah.
Or a tower, town center, etc. However, knights cannot garrison in town centers, only ranged units and infantry.
Okay.
Unless they're horse archers. There's a lot of factors, but just look at your stable right now. When the unit spawns inside, you will have the two flags as well, right?
Yep.
That's the only reason I wanted you to spawn inside, to see what it looks like. Do we know if his units are coming forward? Did we
Nope.
see them?
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you're making the conscious decision to take the risk of him coming into your base
Yeah.
and still going forward. Those units you will be able to kill with the amount of scouts you have. It would only be an issue if you started mixing in spearmen as well.
Yeah. Hey, how come they can go in between here? I thought I had a wall.
No, there's a gap there. Sometimes gaps are hard to see, especially when there's a hill. Oh, he's getting a little bit of hill advantage there. You started engaging him while he was on the hill.
Oh.
Okay, now you have the hill advantage.
Yeah, the hill thing is still unfamiliar to me because melee has no advantage. Mostly, what I'm familiar with.
Melee units will also have advantage
Yeah,
if you're
in AoE.
facing them. Yeah.
And in others that I played, they don't.
سلام.
So thanks for the reminder.
آری. سلام. معمار.
So would I go castle now?
معمار. آماده. معمار.
I don't know. Would you?
Let's see.
What's the information you're sitting on right now?
He's walling, so it feels like he's castle booming, perhaps. Why else would he wall?
Well, you always wall, kind of, no matter what, just to secure eco, kind of no matter what you're doing.
Then I'll do the same thing.
Yeah. So the fact that he's walled is not necessarily like, oh, he's doing this. Right?
Okay.
سلام.
It's just, oh, he's walled.
معمار.
Oh.
Okay, you can see he actually had +1 attack on that spearman. Very likely he had that as well when the men-at-arms were fighting. So before we ever engage units like that, we always want to quickly click and check what they have.
Yep.
Now, it might not be easy for you right now to tell that, oh, he has +1, so I should engage or not at the moment due to lack of experience. But it's a good habit anyway,
Yep.
especially with range units.
آماده.
Do we have the second building for feudal age?
I don't have any building.
Okay, then we will need one. Either market, either blacksmith, or an archery range.
Oh, stable counts too, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so
We
I
need 2 feudal age buildings.
have the stables.
آری.
Wall takes a while.
Yes, it's been severely nerfed over the years because it's been too strong.
That's good.
One thing with the gate, when you place
What
it,
the hell?
the wall disappears for the opponent.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's still
see.
open.
سلام.
I thought it was open. Yeah, one of the palisade there. What you can do is just take a villager palisade and just move it around to see if there's a gap,
Yeah.
like, without actually placing it. And also you can do what, like you can do simply take a unit, click it outside your wall to test if it's open or not.
Yes.
And now it is walled.
So now what if I switch to triple archery range? Crossbows.
If you switch to triple archery range, you would have already made 2 ranges and like started producing. It is an option for sure,
So
but you also don't really know what his follow-up is yet.
there's no way to know.
Well, you could camp his barracks area to see if he has added anything nearby there, because that's normally where people build extra buildings.
Well, what should I make against the militia? I'm about to.
I think you should go and repair the gate, or just build houses behind. That works as well. Yeah, the natural counter to infantry is always range units.
Yeah, but you said I should already have made them. So I
If
thought-
your plan was to go ranges, yes.
yeah, but I have to respond.
آماده.
Yeah.
سلام. معمار.
But again, there is a chance he will go knights when he hits castle age, right? And then suddenly your range switch is an over investment.
آماده.
But there's
That's
no.
where now
I
you see his,
yeah.
like you see his scout right now. You could click it. If you see upgrades, it's an indicator that he's going stable units, right? But yeah, he has done a good job walling. You have a very hard time collecting information.
معمار.
Oh, click, 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 click.
He doesn't want to.
Okay, he wanted to a little bit, but he's still gonna break in. I think you should go cav archers here, honestly.
Ah,
Just like it's the unit you get access to in the castle age, and it is strong. Since you already have a stable as well, you can do bloodlines and husbandry. It's a lot of benefits of going for a mobile range unit. Probably just want to run your wheels here, because he hit cast age and he got the next upgrade also for free.
صحیح. آری. سلام. آماده. آری صحیح سلام آری صحیح میکنم آری صحیح میکنم
So that's where we would need the blacksmith upgrades for the horse archers.
آماده آری صحیح سلام آماده آری
He's building
Oh,
something.
that's a crepe post. Okay, I'm gonna start guiding you a bit more actively. I just drop a town center there with those villagers on the stone. On the stone.
How come it was
enemy
like
unit.
blacked out? Oh,
Yeah, the enemy unit was on top of the foundation. You want to run the wood villagers on the top where he's building. Because he's building an equivalent to a castle. It's a crepe post. It's a cheaper version of a castle that he has.
okay.
It's not as strong, but it functions the same way. Kavashers is still a good unit choice for you here.
Okay.
In the stable, you have Bloodlands and Husbandry. Both upgrades affect Kavashers. Okay, you did them all.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so we don't want to do that many bills on stone. We still want to have a solid amount, maybe like 10, but we can still pull like half of them back to gold. The third range, we also never really completed.
Oh, he got body blocked, I think.
Yeah, correct. And now, sure, he has a bit of pressure there, but you still have very likely better units, and you can just delete your lumber camp in between there and place it. That would have been the natural thing to do. Yeah, this works as well. So you have mobility now, you have range units, you can go and be aggressive.
Okay.
Should there be a threat, you can always come back or just rely on reinforcements.
Do I just start trying to break down? Wait, why did I lose 2 farms?
They probably expired, and since you had lost villagers, they just moved over to the other farms that were not occupied.
Why do they expire?
Because they eat all the food that was on the farm.
That still doesn't make sense to me.
Like a farm will spawn with X amount of food. When that food is done, the farm expires.
And you have to remake it all the time?
Yes.
Oh. I see. I thought it was
Okay.
like the product of some kind of harassment.
No.
Wow. Easy to break palisade walls.
Yeah. With castless units, they go down pretty fast. So now we just want to see, he walled very far out, so there's a big chance he's not protected everywhere inside his base. He has a lot of space. So yeah, spreading out 2 groups is great. Want to keep macro. He's trying to do defensive crapos now to build up, but it takes a long time to build. So that one we can deny. There's still a few ledge skirmishers, so you can easily take the fight with castless units. He's added a second town center as well. At this point, you just want to keep running with those units. Just never stop. You want to collect the information. That's all you care about with those.
Should I make
That's
my
second
own
group, I think.
castle?
That's the plan long term to defend against that. You could do it already now. Just build it within the range of his. So because your castle is stronger.
Like this?
Just make yeah, like that is perfect. Because he cannot reach your villagers, and you will win that fight long term. This is a situation where I would use stand ground as well, so you don't accidentally run into his town center. And as long as he still has the feudal age version, you can still fight that unit, even though it is a counter unit. For example, if that second group was on stand ground now, they wouldn't have ran into the town center.
I think it is on stand ground.
Okay. Now he's panicking and dropping a seed workshop because he needs to make scorpions or mangonels to deal with this. At this point, you're in a position where that army is not. You don't have to overmark your army on the top. You've done damage. You've forced idle time. Focus on the economy. Get the macro up again,
Okay.
and then revisit those units unless they get attacked. So we haven't produced couches for a long time. We could add more farms, more town centers, university, a lot of small things we could spend our resources on. Scorpion, as long as you have the right numbers, you can still fight scorpions with cow archers. You want to make sure you do spread formation, because it has passed through damage. So if you can make sure that it only hits 1 unit at a time, you can also dodge the projectile, so you could micro. But at this point, it's like, is it worth microing these 3 cow archers against 1 scorpion, or fixing 20 idols?
Yeah.
Want to try and also spread our lumbers a little bit because we have so many villages in one lumber camp. I would also, in your shoes, I would delete that palisade wall, all of it, because it's just interfering with your development here. Still, you have 4 TCs running with Persians. Remember, you have faster working town centers as well, so it's very likely that you have a big village lead.
Yep. Do I upgrade anything in the castle? No?
Not yet, no. Maybe later if we decide to go war elephants. That's not a good idea because those villages will just die to the creep post.
No, I think he targeted my castle.
Yeah, it could be, it could be. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, he did not. He just got in range now.
Okay.
Yeah, so since we have 55 lumberjacks, that's now an automatic. Okay, I'm just gonna turn all this into farms as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So you're gonna start flowing a lot of wood.
Do I still make calf archers?
I would have kept producing the whole time, yeah, because it's like just an active mobile.
Wow, they cost
Ranger.
mostly gold and wood. I didn't know that.
Yeah, similarly to crossbowmen.
I didn't
With
know,
the amount of
know
wood
that
income,
too.
if you want to be really cool, I'm gonna go elephants. Do you want to be cool?
Yeah, of course I want to be cool.
Okay, so the fact that we have 69 nice lumberjacks right now means that that's going to be a lot of farms. And to produce elephants, we need a lot of farms.
Okay.
So just keep turning those lumberjacks into farmers. Okay, for war elephants, we also need castles. We could afford another one.
Oh, they're
but
from
we wanna
castles.
Yeah. We're being raided right now. Did we get ballistics yet? Were we able to afford it?
I don't know where. Oh. Thumb ring?
It's the one. It's the one in the university.
Oh yeah.
You just clicked it.
I did?
University. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Ballistics. There we go. Yeah. His unique unit, you will see, it's on a horse, but when he dies, he gets dismounted and he still has an infantry unit. So you have to kill that unit twice, kind of.
Oh, okay.
He will stand up and keep fighting. He's stubborn. So your game plan right now is cow archers, defend any raids and potential counter-harass, and then make a lot of farms. And we don't make elephants yet. We want to secure the map.
Oh,
We want to find our stone. We want to find more gold. And just keep making farms. You can also do a market here to balance the economy a little bit. And we found a stone now there as well. So that's perfect. You can also have a quick look at the minimap to see where we can secure other resources. You can see we also have a stone to the bottom, right?
this one.
Yeah, that would be a good... I would build it on the hill there. Castles will also benefit from hill bonus. We just keep producing villagers. We want to reach like 150, 160 villagers here, even. We don't need more ranges.
I'll just let them finish.
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna be cool, right?
Yeah.
Main thing we're missing right now would be access to gold. Elephants cost a lot of food, but they also cost a hefty amount of gold.
Okay. Where's my monk? Then I'll make some scouts to do scouting.
You can do that. You cannot shift queue movements from a production building. By the way.
Nice try.
See, we have gold there, so that could be something to secure. Since you have the mobile army now and you have 2 castles up, you can also make an argument for using your cow watchers. Leave a couple of them at home to defend, but the rest can go and counterattack. think we want to cheekily just try and take that gold right to your right.
سلام معمار
Let's also drop a market. I
Fine.
want to sell some resources here.
معمار میکنم
The hotkey situation is getting better. Like you're getting used to the.
A little bit.
معمار میکنم
You can also do wheelbarrow and handcart. Would help a lot on our food eco. A third castle towards the top where you had that gold would also be very nice. Just to secure that area as well.
معمار آماده کنم آری معمار
Now you're ready to be cool.
Okay.
Let's go to the market, sell like 2,000 wood. Bottom. Sell like 2,000 wood.
Oops.
You can click Imperial Age. And now we start being cool. You can produce a cool unit.
Okay.
We're gonna want blacksmith upgrades.
Blacksmith? Which one?
Yeah, same as for cavalry.
سلام آماده کنم معمار
You already know you're floating a lot of wood, so in those cases, just put those on the gold mine you saw there. Instead of, like, whenever you're floating this amount of wood, just never drop another lumber camp,
Okay.
unless you need more wood. You want to stop making those now? We have reached a healthy amount of 165.
Stop making bills, okay.
We can do handcart, however. Keep doing blacksmith upgrades.
Where's my monk?
Sent one to the bottom right, I believe. Yeah, he's on next to the castle there.
Can I shift command him back home?
Yes.
آری
You can put right in the monastery even.
سلام میکنم آری
سلام معمار معمار
Okay, you want blacksmith upgrades.
سلام معمار آماده آری میکنم فرمان میکنم صحیح آماده آری میکنم آری صحیح
That's
It's easier to farm in AoE4.
Yeah. They don't produce so. I must say, this one is kind of me rebelling against.
That's fair, that's fair.
Like, it was ugly on purpose.
Okay, in the castle, we want to build, like, we can do another 2 castles here.
Yeah.
Because we have the stone now, we just want to get more production for elephants. It doesn't really matter where they go even. Normally you place them a bit strategically to control an area, but right now we're all about getting the production. Yeah, we just drop it anywhere, yeah. So we want to check the castle, we want to get the upgrades immediately as we get imp. We want to get elite elephants and the crown, which gives them more speed.
Nice.
Correct.
Oh my god, it's expensive. Wait,
It's very
why
expensive.
can't I? Oh, it's 1200 gold.
1200 gold, yeah. It's worth it, trust me.
Okay.
I would say send your couches to their death. You want to clean up population space for our elephants. For the greater good.
This elephant. Wait. Why is he walking like that? Oh.
Not sure.
سلام
سلاری میکنم صحیح
You can even justify deleting those 24 you have selected right now. Mass delete. Execution.
Feels bad.
For the greater good.
How
It's
much
also the-
does an elephant cost? 170.85. It doesn't sound expensive, but that is, huh?
Yeah, it is expensive and it used to be 200 food. They made them a bit cheaper. We also want to do the hands holding the crown in the bottom. Unique tech there. Makes the stable castles 33% faster.
Okay.
It's a very good upgrade. It helps every single military building in the game except seed workshops.
Okay.
And it's very cheap.
Should I go monks too for healing?
No. Come on, be cool. What you're doing now is only elephants. You're not making a single other unit.
Okay.
Alright. Sacrifice those. We don't want them alive anymore. They're taking pop space from our elephants.
Okay. Then when do we delete all the villagers, Viper?
Oh, that's too expensive.
Okay.
Unless, like in AoE4, I've done that with elephants, but too expensive in AoE2. Because elephants in AoE4 cost more population space, so it's more viable there. Here you could literally have 200 elephants. That's a lot. Okay, so we have 2930 of them now. I think it's time to show you the power of the elephants. You can start attacking and engaging.
Okay, with just one as a sample or all of them?
You can do one as a sample if you want initially, but they're cooler when they're in a pack. Do we have all the blacksmith upgrades?
No.
Okay, now we do.
Oh, they attack fast.
Yeah.
There's
No!
No!
Oh!
That was not
Man.
cool.
Not cool, bro.
I should have used them all.
Should have been the last guy you played against. He would
Yeah.
never resign here.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, wow, I want to see maximum amount of elephants.
Exactly.
Their sound is a bit. It's a little
what
bit
does it sound
unique.
like?
It's kind of like a balloon letting out air through it. Like when you're strangling a balloon and you're letting some air out. That's what it sounds like.
I'm not sure if that's how I would compare it to, but
Oh.
yeah, pretty good.
Wow.
Let's click an elephant. We can see his stats, right?
Okay, let's see.
Just compare him to any other unit in the game.
Insane amount of health. What the heck? 620
620
health, 22 damage, even more than a hand cannon.
It will be 24 with full upgrades.
It doesn't have splash damage, I suppose.
No splash damage.
And how fast is it? It was pretty
It is
slow.
fairly slow, but when you do the 30% speed bonus, it helps a lot.
No, that's true. And his counter is halberdiers?
That's probably his only option. Halberdier. I mean, even halberdiers don't trade that effectively because it's population efficiency, right?
Yeah.
If you have 40 elephants and he has 40 halberdiers, sure, maybe the amount of units he kills from you, maybe he kills 10 elephants if he's lucky. He killed more resources, but he still has 0 units left and you have 30 elephants.
So you're playing against the Viper. He's got 60 elephants. How do you counter?
Alt 4. No, halberdiers and monks would be the most cost-effective comp. Unless you have some sort of unique unit that can also deal a healthy amount of damage.
All right, the monks for conversion.
Yeah, exactly. Persian, there is one, if you click the tech tree in the top.
By the way, chat says it does have splash damage and that you are
Wait,
misinforming.
it does, you're right, it has splash damage, I'm wrong. But it's not a lot. It's
quarter
not a lot.
percent. A quarter of the damage, says Ravius.
Yeah, you're right.
Someone else said 50%, so they're not sure too. What did you want to check? Tech tree?
If you click the tech tree, yeah. Scroll all the way to the monastery.
Man, why would people TC douche when you can make elephants?
Day 9 had the same experience. He made elephants and he never looked back. Okay, so you have one upgrade here that would help your case. That would be the faith upgrade, right below the monk. It's an Imperial Age technology, quite expensive, 750 and 1,000 gold.
Units have
You
a
can see what it's.
minus 67% chance of being converted by enemy monks. So it's RNG. It's always RNG.
No. You always get converted, but it increases the time. Like in the end, you will always get converted.
Oh, so it's a chance, but it's not really chance.
Yeah, I don't know why it says chance. But I mean, I guess it's minus 67% chance to be converted within the minimum to maximum conversion time, and that one is increased. I'm not sure, the wording is a bit strange, but essentially this makes your monks last, it takes longer before your elephants get converted by on average.
Okay. That's pretty useful.
Yeah. Now, if you're another civilization that have a unit that you don't want to be converted, there's an upgrade called Heresy, which Persians don't have access to, but they would have liked to have access to. That one is in the Castle Age.
For
you
who?
can see it here as well.
Oh,
It just
okay.
has a red cross.
Someone said in chat, there is a chance every second. Each monk second, there's already a chance for conversion. And there's a max
There
time
is a-
where it will happen guaranteed.
Yeah, there is a minimum time though before they can be converted.
Oh, minimum time too.
always.
Okay.
Yeah, if we stay in the monastery,
Oh, yeah. Heresy.
the upgrade called Heresy.
Units converted by enemy monks die instead of joining the enemy.
Yes.
That's pretty important, I guess, when
You
you're
pay-
playing allies.
Yeah, you pay 1,000 gold and your units die instead. It's very expensive, but it can. There's been many games where that has decided the outcome of the game.
Wow.
especially when the opponent is doing monk rushes.
Wow.
I mean, you'd rather have your elephant just die than joining the enemy.
Yeah.
620 HP worth of damage. It's heavy.
At my rank, people aren't doing conversions yet.
Yeah, monks are. Once you get the hang of them, they can be very useful. But there's already a lot of things going on. Micro monks is also quite time consuming to
And
do it right.
This time you didn't want to do it, but healing would be good, right, for elephants?
It can be good, but usually, like considering how slow elephants are as well, it's like to pull them out of battle, bring them back to heal. It's a lot of time.
Wouldn't
spent.
you just join the battle with monks, like in?
You can, but very likely they will get targeted easily by some sort of unit. However, herbal medicine upgrade right beneath the monastery icon, that one could be very useful.
Units garrisoned in buildings heal faster. Wait, what does that mean? Heal faster? Do units
Oh.
garrisoned in buildings heal?
Correct.
Ah!
If a villager is garrisoned in a town center or a tower, he will regenerate HP by default.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
It is very slow though. It's not massive.
Yeah.
But when you do herbal medicine and you get 6 times faster, suddenly it's very noticeable.
3.6 health per second for a villager.
I think it's 1.2. Like I said, 6 times faster is the 1.2.